EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Now Jackson on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism. I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Broncos at 10 and 6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
12. You got nothing. 11 MT.
They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
180. 12. 11.
44. Mike, 44. Watch the curl.
Turtles hot.
Check. Get the ball.
Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Patrick Ricard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Drake Jackson. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Jackson. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. 6-0 our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. Nifty move. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no short. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now Jackson on second down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Santos with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Burrow will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
11 MT, Kate. 11 Todd.
Play action. It's Burrow. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. They'll try the right side with Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way, I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos are once again back in front. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
There he goes, left side. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 59 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Touchdown! Rashee Rice, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
14, Broncos 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care.
Does the big boy have the juice? And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
44's Mike. Check, check. In your face.
Henry up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Joe Tryon there to make the tackle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
44's Mike.
11, 11, 11, 11.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
12, 12, 12.
Mike, go, go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hey, pick your game up. Check 13. Check 13. Back, back, back. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On second down, here's Henry.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing
11.
Burrow looking to pass.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The try here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. He's got a man, complete.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Santos with the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Mike spoke up. Got him to lose one. Check 30.
11, 11. Check 52. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Now Osborne to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Sliding out of the pocket. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you
got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 22-yard touchdown grab, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morrow. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Watch the shit. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
11, Thomas.
They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight.
Mike spoke up. Tackles, tackles. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashee Rice
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 108 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's just me and you. 11, 11, 11. It's just me and you. Check 3, check 3. 12, 12, 12.
Looking to throw. He's got Hamler. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Here we go. Hey, 10, 10. 10, 10. 11, 11, 11.
To throw, Burrow. Finding Kelsey, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down.
Big 13. 44, 44, Mike, 44. 11, 11, 11. 44, Mike, 44, Mike.
Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Check 26.
Jackson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close